in the line with the back. Keep your eyes closed and we all will recite together Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrutyam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudire Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktira Bhavati Naishtaki. Hare Krishna. सभी भक्तों को दंडवत प्रणाम हमारा. My humble obeisances to all the devotees. We are reading Srimad Bhagavatam. Why are we reading Srimad Bhagavatam? Somebody may ask this question, that every week we are reading chapter after chapter. There are total 12 cantos of Srimad Bhagavatam, and there are 18,000 shlokas there. So why are we reading Srimad Bhagavatam? So Srimad Bhagavatam is the Amala Puran, which means that this Bhagavatam has capacity to remove all the dirt within our heart. We have a lot of desires, a lot of material desires. And as many material desires are there in our heart, we are bound to get attached to them. And as long as we are attached to the material desires, we are bound to commit some sinful activities, knowingly or unknowingly. So Srimad Bhagavatam removes all the material desires. Srimad Bhagavatam actually purifies our heart. Hence, we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam every week. Why? Because it is a purification. As everybody takes a shower every day. And when we take a shower, what happens? All the dirt is removed. Similarly, we read Srimad Bhagavatam and removes the dirt of all the material desires. So when the dirt is removed, the whole body becomes clean. So when our dirt of material desires is removed after reading and hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, what is left is pure heart, which is surrendered to Krishna, which is called as pure bhakti. So when the cleaning process is done, what is left is clean. When dirt is removed, whatever left is the pure bhakti in your heart. And what is pure bhakti? Pure bhakti means na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, na kavitam, va jagadish kamaye, mama janmani janmanishware, bhavata bhakti rahetuki tvai. So when our heart is cleaned of all material desires, then what do we expect from Krishna? We don't expect anything from Krishna. When we go to God, we ask something from Him. We say, oh God, give me daily bread. Oh God, give me one car, one bungalow, one this, one that. But when our heart is completely removed, what is left is no material desires, only desire to serve. That is called as pure bhakti. So when we are going to go through all the exercise of Srimad Bhagavatam, every time we are cleaning our heart. Now, as you can see on your screen, there are total 12 cantos of Srimad Bhagavatam. Each canto of Srimad Bhagavatam represents a part of Krishna's body. So, first two cantos of Srimad Bhagavatam, they represent the lotus feet of Krishna. So now, currently, we are taking darshan of lotus feet of Lord Krishna. So we are currently on chapter number 7 of second canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, where the katha is happening in Srimad Bhagavatam between great personalities. All these great personalities are devotees of Lord Krishna. So in Naimisharanya, the conversation is happening between Suta Goswami and Shaunak Rishi, and there are 1,000 other sages accumulated. Then the same conversation is also happening between Shukadev Goswami and Parikshit Maharaj. So when Parikshit Maharaj was cursed that he will die within 7 days, so he approached Shukdev Goswami. So Shukdev Goswami recited entire Srimad Bhagavatam, and at that time Suta Goswami was there. And then Suta Goswami recited entire Srimad Bhagavatam to Shaunakadi Rishi. So Shukdev Goswami asking question to, Parikshit Maharaj asking question to Shukdev Goswami that please tell me about the creation, how this universe is created. So at that time, to answer the question of Shukdev Goswami, to answer the question of Parikshit Maharaj, Shukdev Goswami quotes a conversation between Lord Brahmaji and Narad Muni. It is called as Brahma Narad Samvad. So that starts from second canto, fifth chapter, and Narad Muni is asking Brahmaji. Brahmaji is the father of Narad Muni. He is also guru of Narad Muni. So Narad Muni asking question to Brahmaji. Narad Muni says, "Hey Brahmaji, you are my father. You are very knowledgeable, and I have seen that everybody is the creation of yours. You are the creator. Is that right? Brahma is the creator. Lord Shivji is the destroyer, and Lord Vishnu is the maintainer. Everybody knows that you are the creator. So please tell us about the creation, how this whole world is created, how this world is maintained, and under whose control all this being done." Further, Narad Muni says that what I can understand that you are the ultimate creator. So Narad Muni is thinking that Lord Brahma is the ultimate creator of everything. But Narad Muni had a doubt. What was the doubt? That hey Brahmaji, if you are knowledgeable, you are the ultimate creator of everything, then I see you meditating upon somebody else. So whom are you meditating upon? And is there somebody higher than you on whom you are meditating? So at that time Brahmaji tells to Narad Muni, Lord Brahma, Vacha, Rochitam Rochyami Aham. I only recreate what has been created by Lord Vishnu. So Brahmaji says to Narad Muni that, hey Narad Muni, your impression about me is not correct. I am not the ultimate creator. Who is the ultimate creator? Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu is the one who creates everything. He is the primary creator. And then, according to his desires, according to his plan, I execute. So, who is the primary creator? Lord Vishnu or Lord Krishna is the ultimate creator. And then Brahmaji starts paying respects to Lord Krishna. Tasmai namo bhagavate vasudevaya dhimahi. So Brahmaji says, I offer my obeisances unto Lord Sri Krishna, who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. By whose Maya people call me the Supreme Controller. People think that Brahmaji is the Supreme Controller. But Brahmaji is not the Supreme Controller. Even Brahmaji has composed a poem which is called as Brahma Samhita. In Brahma Samhita, Brahmaji says, Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Ishvara Param Krishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. So Brahmaji glorifies Lord Krishna and he says that people who are bewildered by Maya, Maya means illusion, people under the false impression, they think that I am the creator, but I am not the creator, I am the secondary creator. Primary creator is Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu himself. So in this way, Brahmaji is glorifying Lord Vishnu or Lord Krishna. And then Brahmaji further says, I am also created by him. Right? So Lord Brahma is saying that I also have somebody who has created me. Shrujami, Shrujami, Shrusto Aham. So Brahma is created from navel of Lord Vishnu, right? What is the name of that Vishnu from whose navel Lord Brahma arises? कौन बताएगा? What is the name of Lord Vishnu from whose navel Lord Brahmaji comes out? Let's see on our online friends. Anybody wants to contribute today? Last week we discussed. We are just revising. कौन से 3 प्रकार के विष्णु उनके नाम कौन बताएगा? बताइए प्रभु जी, पंडित जी. कार्मोदक्षाई, गर्भोदक्षाई एंड क्षीरोदक्षाई. तो ब्रह्मा जी कहाँ से आते हैं? कौन से विष्णु से आते हैं? गर्भोदक्षाई विष्णु. That is the correct answer, right? So Lord Krishna, from Lord Krishna comes Mahavishnu or Karnodakshayi Vishnu, who is lying on a Karnodak ocean. When Karnodakshayi Vishnu inhales and exhales, innumerable universes are created and destroyed. So from Karnodakshayi Vishnu or Mahavishnu, innumerable universes are created. In each universe, Mahavishnu enters as Garbhodakshayi Vishnu. And from the navel of Garbhodakshayi Vishnu, who comes? Lotus. And from the lotus, Brahmaji arises. And then, according to plan of Lord Vishnu, Brahmaji executes that plan and all the living entities, including Devi Devtas, are created. And then Lord Vishnu enters in all the living entities as what Vishnu? What format of expansion? Shirodakshayi Vishnu. Right? So in this way, Lord expands into all the living beings. So Brahmaji says, I am also created by him. I discover what is already created by Narayan or Krishna under his vision. So in this way, Brahmaji is saying that the original creator is, who is the original creator? Krishna or Vishnu, Mahavishnu. So then further, how the creation exactly happens. Here is, you can see Lord Vishnu lying, right? And from Lord Vishnu's body, you see all those bubbles coming out. All those bubbles are nothing but innumerable universes. And each universe, Lord Vishnu enters as a Garbhodakosha, Garbhodakshai Vishnu. So there is a Brahma Jyoti, which is the reflection of Lord Krishna's Vaikuntha Dham. And then from there, Mahavishnu comes. And from Mahavishnu, then there is a Tattva called as Mahatattva is generated. And underneath the Mahatattva, then all these universes are arranged. Mahatattva is just like a dark cloud. And then Lord Vishnu creates the Jiva Tattva, all the living Jivas, souls, Kala, Karma, Swabhava, three natures of three modes of nature, all this is created. And then Lord Brahmaji says further that by his will I create, Lord Shivji destroys, and he himself in his eternal form as a personality of Godhead maintains. Further, Lord Brahmaji says that he is the powerful control of the three energies, Sattva Guna, Rajoguna, and all is being controlled by Lord Krishna. So now Brahmaji tells to Narad Muni that, hey Narad Muni, I have told you how the whole universe is created, how it is being maintained. Now I'm going to tell you about all the incarnations. In all these universes, Lord Himself appears in different forms, avatar. And I'm going to describe you all the Leela avatar. What avatar we learned, Mahavishnu, Garbhodakshai Vishnu and Shirodakshai Vishnu are the Purusha avatar. Now I'm going to tell you about Leela avatar of Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu. So, hey Narad, now I shall state one after another all the transcendental incarnations of Lord. These incarnations of Lord and their pastimes are very pleasant, very nectarian, very, very sweet pastimes. And when we hear pastimes of Lord, our heart gets purified and we enjoy. It gives us a pleasure, which is a transcendental pleasure. By watching a movie, what pleasure we get is a non-transcendental pleasure. And by hearing Krishna Katha, what pleasure we get? Transcendental. What is transcendental and non-transcendental? Huh? So, eating a pizza is a transcendental pleasure. Eating a pizza, if it is offered to Krishna, is a transcendental pleasure. It's called prasadam. Anything which is connected with Krishna is transcendental. Transcendental means which is out of this material world, which means that it does not have any expiry date. It is eternal, everlasting. So whatever Krishna Katha you hear, it will last only in this life, not only in this life, but all the lifetimes. So that is why it is called as transcendental. So Lord's body is transcendental. What is means? Transcendental means Lord Krishna Bhagwan, alaukik. हिंदी में क्या कहते हैं उसको? अलौकिक. Laukik means something which belongs to material world, which is transcendental, which does not belong to this material world, which does not have expiry date. So Narad Muni, Lord Brahmaji tells to Narad Muni that I'm going to tell you the transcendental pastimes of Lord, which are all the Leela avatars. So then we are reading second canto, 7th chapter. We learned about some of the incarnations last week. We'll recite those again and we'll continue our journey of learning about different incarnations. Now, we're going to have a quiz on these incarnations at the end of this session. So just listen very carefully because questions will be on small points. Okay, just keep your eyes open and ears open. Don't sleep. Actually, ears are our eyes. You know, you can see Krishna through the ears. That is why Srimad Bhagavatam, when it says Navada Bhakti, Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu. Shravanam means hearing very attentively. So Parikshit Maharaj could see Lord Krishna because of ears. That is why I said keep your eyes open, because these are the eyes through which we can see Krishna, right? So our ears are our eyes, because we can know Krishna through our ears, not through the eyes. Okay. So first incarnation, Lord Brahmaji describes to Narad Muni. He says, I am going to describe too many incarnations, but first of all, I'm going to describe you about Varaha Avatar. Varaha incarnations of Lord Brahma Vacha, second chapter, second canto, seventh chapter, first shloka. So Lord Varaha appeared Satyuga, and he came to save Mother Earth. When there was a demon whose name was Hiranyaksha. You know who was the first demon on the planet? That was Hiranyaksha. And first Devta on the planet was Brahmaji. Right? So first demon ever created on the planet was Hiranyaksha. Now Hiranya means gold, and he had a twin brother whose name was Hiranyakashipu. Both are gold and gold. Now this Hiranyaksha, because of his sinful activities, because of his demoniac nature, he exploited Mother Earth and he accumulated. Hare Krishna. He exploited Mother Earth. Hare Krishna. Welcome. And because of his sinful activities, Mother Earth was disturbed. And because of the disturbance, the Mother Earth was submerged into the Garbhodak ocean. You know, all these planets are floating, right? Our Earth is floating. Is that correct? Or is there any string pulling the Earth? Is there any string attached to the Earth? No. How is it floating? It's perfectly floating. And there are so many other planets. What are they? How are they sustained? All the planets are floating. So, according to our Vedas, this whole universe, half of it is filled with water, which is called Garbhodak ocean. And the other half where all these planets are floating. And when there is a disturbance, then this planet, they cannot keep their flotation. All these planets are floating because of they have certain amount of gravitational energy there. But as soon as the conditions are disturbed, these planets fall into the ocean. So, because of the activities committed by Hiranyaksha, the ocean was submerged into, the earth was submerged into the ocean. And that is why Lord came as a Vara. Vara is the form of a boar incarnation, and he came to save Mother Earth. And with the tusk, he destroyed the demon Hiranyaksha. So that was the first incarnation which is Brahmaji describing to Narad Muni. So nowadays people are drilling the Mother Earth. So Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport that more we are going to create disturbances in the Mother Earth, one day the Mother Earth will not be able to sustain all these disturbances, and it will have the similar impact what Hiranyaksha did for Mother Earth. Then Brahmaji is describing to Narad Muni, then Lord then appeared as son of Karda Muni and Devahuti as a Kapila Muni incarnation. Now all the incarnation have specific purposes. So Vara incarnation, why did he come? Save Mother Earth. Why did Kapila Muni come? So Kapila Muni came and he recited Sankhya Yoga philosophy, which is there in second chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Kapila Muni instructed Sankhya Yoga, Sankhya philosophy to his mother, Devahuti. And Kapila Muni re-established the spiritual knowledge which was lost. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Yada Yadahi Dharmasya Glanir Bhavati Bharata Abhyuthanam Adharmasya Tadatmanam Shujamyaham Paritranaya Sadhuna Vinashaya Chudushkritam Dharma Sansthapanarthaya Sambhavami Yuge Yuge. So every Yuga cycle, Lord appears in numerous incarnations. So second, Brahmaji describes that my Lord appeared as Kapila incarnation also, who was the son of a Brahmana, and he re-established the Sankhya Yoga, spiritual philosophy. Actually, third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam is completely dedicated for teachings of, not completely, but part of it, quite a few chapters of it are dedicated for teachings of Kapila Muni. So when we read third canto, we'll go through all the teachings of Kapila Muni in detail. But here we are just touching the basics, introduction. Then Brahmaji describes about another incarnation of Lord as a Dattatreya. Have you heard about Dattatreya? In Maharashtra and in Madhya Pradesh, lot of devotees, they worship Dattatreya. आपने दत्तात्रेय जी का दर्शन किया है कभी? नहीं किया. महाराष्ट्र में काफी मंदिर है दत्तात्रेय जी के. Lot of worshipable places. So Dattatreya Rishi, he appeared as a son of Atri Rishi. Now sage Atri had affection for Lord Krishna, and he did tapasya. And after doing tapasya, when Lord was pleased, Atri Rishi asked Lord to appear as his son. So that is called as Vatsalya Bhav. We can do bhakti of Lord Krishna in various different bhavas like Dasya Bhav, Shakhya Bhav, Vatsalya Bhav, Madhurya Bhav, Shanta Bhav, like that. Different rasas. You can do 5 main rasas and there are secondary rasas, primary rasas. So primary rasas are 5. Shanta, Dasya, Sakhya, Madhurya and Vatsalya. So Atri Rishi was in Vatsalya Ras. Like, Devaki and Vasudev. They are in the Vatsalya Ras. Like that. So Atri Rishi worshipped Lord Vishnu and he said, I want to worship you as my son. Can you please appear as my son? So Dattatreya appeared as a son of Atri Rishi, Dattatreya. Datta was his name and son of Atri Rishi. And why did he come? What was the purpose? So he came to bless some of the devotees of Lord. And some of the names of the devotees mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam, 2nd canto, 7th chapter are kings like Yadu. Now this Yadu is the dynasty in which Lord Krishna appeared, Yadu Vansha. So Dattatreya came, Lord Vishnu came as Dattatreya and he blessed Yadu, and another king which was blessed by Dattatreya was Hai Hai. That was the name of the king. And he purified them by giving them the teachings. Now here is the picture of Dattatreya ji. Those who have not taken darshan of Dattatreya ji, he is having 3 heads and 6 arms. Now if you see carefully, there are different things then in their hands. There is a shankha, pushpa, this kamal, then kamandalam, then gada, then trishula, and there is a chakra there. Hmm. So it is said that Dattatreya ji is the combination of Lord Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiv ji. It's a combination of all, actually. That is what they say. So Dattatreya ji is holding one hand, that kamandalam, and another hand he is holding a japamala. There is a japamala here in this hand. You can see japamala there, right? So that is the on the kamandalam, and japamala is the symbol of Brahmaji. Then in one hand you can see that the Tattraji is holding a trishul, right? And then there is a drum also here. That is the Shivji. And then you see the conch shell and the lotus. That is Lord Vishnu's, like that. So it is, some scriptures describe him as Lord Brahma, Vishnu, and Shivji's combination. That is why he has 3 heads. And if you see in the picture, there are 4 dogs, one, two, three, and 4 dogs, and there is a cow here. And every time, whenever Srila Dattatraya's picture, you will see only 4 dogs and 1 cow. You will not see 5 dogs. You see that? And it is said that 4 dogs represents 4 Vedas, and cow represents Dharti Mata. Right? So Dattatreya ji came on the earth to preserve the Vedas and preserve the Mother Earth. There is a festival called as Dattatreya Jayanti. It is celebrated in India, many places in India, in November, December time, and people celebrate Dattatraya's appearance. There are followers of Dattatrayaji. They belong to Vaishnava sects, also Shiva sects. So some of the followers of Dattatrayaji, they follow Lord Shivji's teaching, and some of the followers they follow Vaishnava. So there is a different understanding about the teachings of Dattatrayaji. Dattatrayaji's father's name is Atri Rishi and mother's name is Anasuya. So this is the next incarnation which was described by Brahmaji to Narad Muni. Then further, Brahmaji is describing to Narad Muni that my Lord has many incarnations, Narad Muni, understand. And I am going to tell you now about the 4 little boys which appeared as my sons. These 4 sons are the sons of Brahma, and they are incarnations of Lord Krishna. What are their names? Sanak, Sanat, Sananand, and Sanatan. So these are 4 Sanas Kumar, and they are incarnations of knowledge. They explained entire Vedic literature in a very easy way so that Brahmaji could understand, Narad Muni could understand, everybody could understand. So if we follow the teachings of 4 Kumaras, we can understand the Vedas very clearly. So that is what Kumar, 4 Kumaras represents. There is a very wonderful story of 4 Kumaras when they go to visit Lord Vishnu in Vaikuntha Loka. And then Jay and Vijay, when they stop these 4 Kumaras curse them that you will be born as a demons. And they get birth as Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, Hare Krishna, Ravan, uh, and Kumbhakarna, and Jagai and Madai was in Kali Yuga. But uh, Shishupal and Dantavakra. That is the third incarnation of them. So these four Kumaras curse them, and they appear as three demoniac incarnations. So these are the four Kumaras. So their purpose was to spread the knowledge, the transcendental knowledge of Vedas. Then Brahmaji says there is another very interesting incarnation of Lord Krishna, which is Nara Narayana Rishi. Now, Nara Narayana Rishi, there is a temple of Nara Narayana Rishi in which place in Bharatvarsha? Who will tell me? Let's see. Anybody has visited any temple of Nara Narayana Rishi ever? नहीं गए आप कभी नर नारायण ऋषि के मंदिर में कोई गया है हमारे ऑनलाइन फ्रेंड्स एनीबडी वेंट टू नर नारायण ऋषि टेम्पल हैव यू हर्ड अबाउट देम बिफोर आप गए हो कौन सा धाम में है Absolutely. So there is a temple of Nara Narayana Rishi in Badrikashram, Badrinath. Nara Narayana Rishi, they are Naistic Brahmacharis actually, but Nara represents the Manusha and Narayan is Lord Krishna himself. Nara Narayana Rishi appeared for a special purpose. What was the purpose of Nara Narayana Rishi? They were engaged in doing tapasya all the time, austerities. So the purpose of Nara Narayana Rishi's appearance was to promote penances, tapasya. Human life is meant for tapasya. The same teachings which were given by Rishabdev, that human life is for tapasya, incarnation. So they remained as a Naistic Brahmachari. They never got married and they engaged in severe penances for the benefit of all the human beings, all the living entities. That is why Nara Narayan Rishi appeared. So they were always doing tapasya in Badrinath. They appeared as twin sons of Murti Devi and Dharma. Murti Devi is the daughter of Daksha Prajapati. So they came to exhibit their personal way of austerity and penances. Now, as they're doing tapasya all the time, Indraji, Indra Devta, he got scared one time of their tapasya. So, to break their tapasya, Indra sent who is the god of or demigod of or Kama. What is his name? Kama Devata. So, to break the tapasya of Nara Narayan Rishi, Indra Devta sent Kama Devta and all the Apsaras to break the tapasya. Because Indra Devta was scared that if this Nara Narayan Rishi becomes very powerful, then they may take away my Indrasan. So, when these Cupids came to break austerity of Nara Narayan Rishi, then Narayan Rishi took a flower and from the body of Narayan Rishi was produced a beautiful Apsara called as Urvashi. Very nice. And Urvashi was more beautiful than all the Apsaras which were sent by Indra Devta. So all the Apsaras who came to see Nara Narayan Rishi got ashamed that somebody is more beautiful than them. So all of them ran away from Nara Narayan Rishi. Here is the temple. This is the picture I took from internet. So there is a Badrinath temple here. And in the Badrinath temple, there are deities of Nara Narayan Rishi. Actually, Nara Narayan, they are the twin brothers. So there are two bodies but one soul, which is Lord Vishnu himself. And same Nara Narayan Rishi appeared in Dwapar Yuga as Lord Krishna and Arjuna. Narayan is Krishna and Arjuna is Nara. Now there is one particular sect which is called Swaminarayan Sampradaya. This is the left hand picture is of the Nara Narayana deities in Ahmedabad. There is a temple of Swaminarayan, and those deities are being worshipped there. So in Swaminarayan Sampradaya, they believe that Swaminarayan, to whom they worship, are the incarnations of Narayan and Nar. And Nara Narayan were cursed by Durvasa Muni, and that is why he had to appear as Swaminarayan. And that is why in this is the temple from Kalupur in Ahmedabad, and their Kalupur Mandir, where they are worshipping this Nara Narayan Rishi. And that's where the Swaminarayan word is derived from, because that is their belief. There is no scriptural references as such about this, but this is the belief of that particular sect. But there is no mention of that in Srimad Bhagavatam or any Vedas or Puranas that Durvasa Muni's curse will lead them to appear as the monk who will travel all across and spread the message of Dharma. Actually, Swaminarayan Sampradaya is there is a message is uh, like Dharma, morality, knowledge, spirituality, detachment, devotion. Nice teachings of Sampradaya, and these are based on this understanding. So then Narad Brahmaji is describing about next incarnation of Lord to Narad Muni, Prishnigarbha. Have you heard about this incarnation of Lord before? Prishnigarbha? Anybody has heard about this? No? Okay, very nice. Uh, Prishnigarbha is incarnation of Lord Krishna. There were two great devotees of Lord. Their names was Sutapa and Prishni. Sutapa and Prishni did great tapasya in Sati Yuga. Why? Again, they have a Vatsalya Bhav for Lord. And they wanted Lord to be their son. So when they did tapasya, Sutapa and Prishni did Lord Krishna Vishnu's tapasya. And when Lord appeared in front of them, they said, "We want to have you as my son." So Lord said, "I will appear as your son in next three times actually." So for Sutapa and Prishni, he appeared as Prishni Garbha. Then with the Kashyapa, Rishi and Aditi's son, he appeared as Vamana Devata. And the third time he appeared as whose son? Vasudev and Devaki's son as Lord Krishna. So Lord said that I will appear, I'm pleased with your devotion. I will appear as your son in three incarnations, three times. So first he appeared as Prishnigarbha, second he appeared as Kashyapa Rishi and Aditi's son as Vaman Devata, and third as Lord Krishna himself as Vasudeva and Devaki. Now Prishnigarbha's katha is very interesting because here in the picture you see this Prishnigarbha Devata, he looks like a four-armed form of Narayan, Vishnu Rupa. He has Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Pushpa in his hand, and the little boy sitting in front of him is, who is that little boy? Let's see. We talked about this last week. Anybody remembers here from our online friends? Anybody remembering from last week? We haven't crossed yet last week. Who is that? Dhruva, Bhakta Dhruva. So, when Dhruva Maharaj Katha, Dhruva Maharaj is the son of King Uttanpad. King Uttanpad had two wives, Suruchi and Suniti. And Suniti's son is Dhruva. King Uttanpad loved Suruchi so much that he never paid attention to Suniti. So one time, Dhruv, who is the son of Suniti, went to play with his father, Uttanpad, and he wanted to sit in the lap of his own father. But his stepmother, Suruchi, came there and she refused him to play with his father and said that you can't sit in the lap of your father. If you want to sit in the lap of your father, you have to take birth from my womb. Otherwise, you cannot. So, little boy Prahlad was disappointed. He started crying and he went to his mother Suniti and he asked Mother Suniti that please tell me how can I do this now? So Suniti said only Lord Vishnu can help you. Nobody can help you. So he said, how do I see Lord Vishnu? So Mother Suniti says that I have heard that sages go to jungle, forest to get Lord Vishnu's darshan. So when mother was sleeping in the night time, little boy Dhruv left the house and he was fearlessly walking in the jungle. At that time, Narad Muni became his guru. Narad Muni came to see Dhruva and said, little boy, you are just 5 years old. This is not the time for you to do tapasya. You go back home. Dhruva said, do not disturb me. If you can help me, help me. Otherwise, let me do my work. Do not become an obstacle in my tapasya. Narad Muni, seeing his confidence and determination, Narad Muni said, okay, I'm going to give you a mantra. What was the mantra? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. You recite this mantra and Lord Vishnu will come. So Dhruv did serious tapasya. Serious tapasya. We will learn this more about Dhruva Katha in coming few chapters of Srimad Bhagavatam. And then Lord appeared in front of him as a Vrishni with Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Pushpa. And he asked him, hey Dhruva, what do you want? Dhruva said, I did this tapasya because I wanted a planet which is bigger than my kingdom, bigger than my father. But looking at you, I do not want anything. You're so wonderful. I was looking for a piece of glass and I found a diamond. He was looking for a little kingdom, right? I found you as Lord Vishnu, so I do not want anything. But then Lord said, I'm going to give you something which will never die, be destroyed. That is Dhruva Loka, planet. So northern polar star. So that is the katha of that is the katha of incarnation as Vrishni. Next katha, Lord Brahmaji tells to Narad Muni is about King Pruthu. So Pruthu is the king after whose this dharti is known as Prithvi. This dharti is named after King Pruthu. Now King Pruthu is incarnation of Lord appearing as a king. And King Pruthu was son of King Vena. King Vena was a very demoniac king actually. He did all the adharma. So all the brahmanas, you can see all the brahmanas here sitting next to him, they cursed him. In the previous time, all the kings were called Rajarshis. Why? Because they used to follow the instructions of Brahmanas, Rajaguru, and they used to act according to the direction of Guru. But this King Venu never listened to any rishis. He used to trouble actually. He used to trouble everyone. So, because of his sinful activities of the king, Dharti stopped giving any grains. There was no production at all. He says that when people do more sinful activities, then Dharti Mata stops giving all the ingredients which are required. So more humanity is going to perform sinful activities, more scarcity of food will be. Slowly and slowly we are going to feel it one day. Now, there are a lot of places on the earth, they do not have adequate water. You know, some places they have water every 2 days, 3 days. So some places have scarcity of food. So in this way, King Venu was also as sinful as, or maybe more sinful than the people of Kali Yuga. So all the Brahmanas they cursed this King Venu and they killed him by curse. But now the problem was that King Venu had no children. So now what to do? Because there's somebody is required to rule the kingdom. So Brahmanas with their mantras, with their power, from the body of King Venu, they derived a child. That Vidya Brahmanas had. And that person is King Prithu. King Prithu was very virtuous, very pious king. He was the incarnation of Lord himself. Because all these Brahmanas, they prayed to Lord that, hey Lord, this king is so corrupt, we're going to kill him. And he is already killed. Now you come and protect us. So with the prayers of Brahmanas, Lord said that I will appear as a king. That is why Lord appeared as a King Prithu. Now this King Prithu, when he appeared, he was very pious, very virtuous, a great devotee Vaishnava. And at that particular time, Dharti was not producing any grains, no production. So King Prithu, actually, there's a picture, I didn't put it here, but King Prithu chased Mother Earth. And he said to Mother Earth that if you do not give the adequate grains for humanity to survive, I'm going to punish you. But Mother Earth, but he thought that Mother Earth started forgiveness from King Prithu. And King Prithu also thought that if I punish Mother Earth, then there will be more calamities. And Mother Earth also recognized that this King Prithu is not an ordinary person, he is Lord himself. So after King Prithu, when he chased Mother Earth started giving lot of production of grains. So that is why this Prithvi, this Dharti is called as Dhara or Prithvi after King Prithu's name. So that is the incarnation of Lord. Right? So what was the purpose of King Prithu's appearance? To save the humanity from disaster. So Lord appeared like that. So then Brahmaji says, hey Narad Muni, Lord incarnation are innumerable. I'm going to tell you more about it. Rishabhadev is the incarnation of Lord Krishna. So now Brahmaji is telling, hey Narada, Lord appeared in all the different forms. And he appeared for various reasons. So one of the incarnation where Lord appeared was in the form of a king called as Rishabdev. Rishabdev is one of the first Tirthankar of Jain Sampradaya. So Rishabdev's Katha is described in detail in 5th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. There are 4 chapters dedicated for detailed description about Rishabdev. Rishabdev appeared as son of Meru Devi and King Nabhi. And why did Rishabdev came? Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna appeared as Rishabdev. What was the purpose? Correct. He came to promote tapasya. The teachings of Rishabdev are that human life is not meant for sense gratification. Human life is for tapasya, for doing Krishna puja, for worshipping Krishna. So, tapasya which was performed by Rishabh Dev is called as Jada Yoga. Hmm? What is that called? Jada Yoga. Now, Jada Yoga involves severe austerities. If you have seen Jain Sampradaya, their austerities are so severe that you and me even can't think about it. One of the austerities, the Jain sadhus, is that they do pluck their hairs. They never use the scissor or anything to cut the hair. They pluck every piece of hair. It's very painful phenomenon, right? Then they do fasting, severe fastings, walking bare feet. We are wearing the mask for a few days and we can't wear. They wear always mask. A lot of austerities are there in Jan Sampradaya, and that is established by Rishabh Dev. Rishabh Dev was married and he had 100 children, 99 sons and one daughter. And the eldest of the son was King. Let's see who will answer that. Who is the eldest son of King Rishabhadev? Let's see, our online friends. Anybody wants to participate? Eldest son of King Rishabhadev. Nobody knows? Kamala. What is our country known as? Bharat. King Bharat. So, after Rishabdev's son, Bharatvarsha is called as Bharatvarsha because the first son was Bharat, after whose name we are called as Bharatiya because we belong to that country which is ruled by King Bharat. That is why we are called Bharatiya. So, Rishabdev, the teachings of Rishabdev is that if you want to get out of all material entanglement, Punarapi Janma, Punarapi Marna, then we have to do tapasya. There is no way out. Everybody has to do tapasya. That is the message of Jainism. So, as I said, Rishabdev's teachings are in Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th canto, 3rd to 6th chapter. We are going to learn this as we progress further. Here, so you can see Rishabdev, all his sons are sitting here. And Rishabdev ultimately, even though he was king, he gave up everything and he became a sannyasi or a sadhu, and he gave up even the clothes and everything. So when you see Jainism, Rishabdev doesn't wear any clothes. Like that. And he traveled all over. Severe austerities were performed by him, and we'll learn about this in more detail about the life of Rishabdev, all his teachings in 5th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay. When he gave up his kingdom and everything, he told his 99 sons that you please help King Bharat. And he established Bharat as a king, and then he left for severe austerities. Then there is another incarnation. Brahmaji is describing to Narad Muni that Lord also appeared as Hayagriva. Now, Hayagriva incarnation of Lord is a horse-shaped incarnation. You can see in the picture, it has a head of a horse, and there are four hands, just like a Vishnu with the head of a horse. It's called a Hayagriva incarnation. Now, why did Lord appear as a horse incarnation? Right. So there were demons, two demons. Their name was Madhu and Kaitaba. So Madhu and Kaitapa, these two demons, they stole Vedas from Brahmaji and started running. To catch them and to acquire the Vedas back from them at the prayers of Lord Brahma, horse can run very fast, right? So he caught hold of those two demons. What are the names of the demons? No, you can't remember? You just forgot, huh? I just told you. Madhu and Kaitaba. You remember now? We are going to have a quiz on this, so just learn very carefully. I'm going to ask all the details. The color of this horse incarnation was like a golden color, like a sun when it is setting. It's such a golden color, that type of. And that Hayagriva incarnation saved Vedas and gave it back to Brahmaji. So that is the next incarnation. Then Brahmaji says, "My Lord has innumerable incarnation. He also appeared as Matsya Avatar, Keshavadrita, Matsya Sharira, Jai Jagadisha Hare." So here Lord appeared as Matsya Avatar. Thank you, Parulji. Thank you, Lalit Prabhu. Thank you, Ujjwal Prabhu, for your answers. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So next incarnation is Matsya incarnation. Matsya incarnation is detailedly described in 8th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. 24th chapter of 8th canto is dedicated entirely for Matsya avatar. So now why did Lord appear as a Matsya avatar? So absolutely correct. So Lord appeared at Matsya avatar. He appears 2 times in a day of Brahma. Every Yuga cycle, he appears 2 times. Right? So just now we learned about the Hayagriva avatar of Lord, which was the in form of a. My God, everybody's sleeping. Hayagriva horse incarnation. But there was a demon also whose name was Hayagriva. So to kill this demon, Lord appeared. So this demon, not kill, but he took away the Vedas once in the day of Kalpa in day of Brahma. And that time Lord appeared as Matsya. And second time he appeared as a Matsya avatar when during the day of Chakshashu Manu, when there was a pralay and there was a king whose name was Satyavrata. King Satyavrat was a great devotee of Lord. And he did severe austerity. And what was the austerity of King Satyavrat? He just survived on water. He did not eat any food. That was the austerity of King Satyavrat to please Lord Vishnu. Because he wanted to take darshan of Lord. He said, I'm going to do tapasya just by drinking water. So Lord said, I want to give darshan to my devotee. So one day when King Satyavrata was doing tapasya with the water, and he took the water from the river, at that time he saw that little fish came into his hand. King Satyavrata was very kind, pious. So he took that fish and put it into a small kamandalu. And then he took the fish home because he said, I have to look after her now because it has appeared. So he took, but next day when he looked at it, the fish was very big and that little pot was becoming small for the fish. So he put that fish into a little bigger pond. But then the fish became bigger. So he said, what to do now? So he put that fish in a river. The fish became so big, it was impossible for him. So at that time he started praying to Lord that, hey Lord, what is happening? I am trying to please you, but this fish is becoming big and big and big. What do I do? At that time, Lord appeared to him, and the Lord said that I have appeared here to save you and all the sages, as well as the Devi Devtas and all the Vedas. 7 days from now, there will be a big pralay. Whenever the end of the day of Brahma, There's a big pralay, lots of water. So there will be big pralay and there will be flood. And everybody will die in this flood except you, all the Devi Devtas and the Vedas. And I will come in this fish form and there will be a boat attached to my wings. So you sit in the boat along with the Vedas and I will save you. That is how Lord saved King Satyavrat and Vedas and the Saptarshi. So that is the next incarnation of Lord as Matsya Avatar. Then Brahmaji says, my Lord's incarnations are not finished yet. They are on and on and on. So what is the next incarnation of Lord? Keshavadrita Kurma Sharira Jaya Jagadish Hare. So Lord appeared as a Kurma Avatar. So here Brahmaji tells to Narad Muni that my Lord has appeared in all the different forms. He appeared as a fish, as a boar, as a kurma, as a small child, as a king, as a horse, and there are more incarnations coming up soon. But here, my Lord appeared as a kurma avatar, and there's a beautiful story of Samudra Manthan Katha in Srimad Bhagavatam. We'll learn as we go further. But in Samudra Manthan Katha, Lord appeared in numerous incarnations. Numerous. This is one incarnation as Kurma Sharira. So when Devi Devtas, they lost the power because of an offense committed by Indra Devta to Durvasa Muni. Now, one time Durvasa Muni was traveling and Indra Devta met Durvasa Muni. Durvasa Muni had just came from Lord Vaikuntha, from Vaikuntha Loka after seeing Lord Vishnu, and he was gifted by a garland of Lord Vishnu. We give you some flowers here in the temple. Similarly, he was gifted a garland of Lord Vishnu. So, Durvasa Muni, when he saw Indra Devta, he gave that garland to Indra Devta. And Indra Devta took the garland and threw it to Airavat. And Airavat threw that garland underneath his feet and crushed the garland. So, seeing Lord Vishnu's garland being crushed by Airavat, Durvasa Muni was angry. He cursed Indra that all your power will be demolished. So then, when demons, Rakshasas, Asuras attacked Devtas, they lost the battle. All Indraloka was lost. They were without any house, homeless people, all the Devi Devas. No house. Homeless people. Actually, they became homeless. Because all Devi Devtas are also Jiva Tattva. They are not like superpowers, right? So all the Devi Devtas, they became homeless and they approached Lord Vishnu. So when they approached Lord Vishnu said that you do Samudra Manthan. From Samudra Manthan there will appear a nectar. And with that nectar you will gain your power and you will be able to get the Devaloka back to you. But then the Lord says that you have to do a partnership in this partnership project. Because to do Samudra Manthan you need equally powerful people on both the sides. Manthan means churning. So do churning you need equal powerful people. So he said you have to take these Asuras as a partners. and But Indra Devata said, how will they become our partner? We are doing this to get a nectar, to defeat them. Why should they help us to get a nectar? So Lord said, give them an incentive. What is the incentive? Part of the nectar will be shared with you. But then Indra said, if we are going to share with them, then what's the point in doing this? Because they will become more powerful. So Lord said, Ma Shuchara, do not worry. I will come and help you out. You just do what I am saying. God is impartial to everyone, but he is specially partial to his own devotees. Right? So he is impartial but partial. He's not partial to anybody, but he's partial to only his devotees. Right? The Devi Devatas are devotees of Lord, so he said, "Don't worry, I will come help you out whenever you need it." So Lord asked them, and then Lord said, "Okay, you take the Vasuki and start churning the ocean." So Vasuki snake became the rope, and they had to bribe Vasuki also to give some little nectar. Okay, Vasuki will give you some nectar. Don't worry, you become the rope. So while they were churning, now this Vasuki snake is a very poisonous snake. So when they are churning, what will appear from the snake's mouth? A fire, poison, like a smell will come. When you breathe, the smell comes out. That smell is very poisonous snake. So to trick all the asuras, Indra Devata said, "Okay, these asuras will do exactly opposite what I'm going to say." So Indra Devata claimed that we are going to hold the head part of the Vasuki. Oh, the Devta, Asuras thought, oh, there might be something more beneficial in the head part. So, no, 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 no. We will hold the head part. Okay, you take. So that's how Indra Devata tricked Asuras. So sometimes the children don't listen, so you tell them exactly opposite. They will do exactly opposite. So they will do the correct thing. Like that. This is Asura Swabha. So that is Kali Yuga. Right? So that is why, that is how you trick the people. How do you trick? Tell them exactly opposite. They will do exactly what you want them. Like that. So then all the asuras were holding the mouth, and the devtas were very comfortable holding the tail because there was no. But then when the bad smell was coming, the asuras were in trouble. But now they have a choice. They already selected. While they were doing Samudra Manthan, the Mandrachal was sinking. So all the Devi Devtas they prayed to Lord Krishna. Krishna said, "Okay, I will come there as a turtle, kurma, and hold the mandrachal on my back, and my back will be scratched. I will feel better." So all the scratch, they were doing the massage to Lord, and they were doing the manthan. And then during the Samudra Manthan, Lord appeared as a Dhanvantari Devta. Lord appeared as a Ajit Avatar, Mohini Avatar. So all the incarnations, there are at least 4 incarnations I can remember, but there will be many more. So, so that is the Kurma Avatar. Keshavadrita Kurma Sharira Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Right. So like that, then when the Samudra Manthan was done, and then appeared the nectar brought by Dhanvantari Devta. Then what did Asura do? Asura snatched the nectar and started running. So then Lord appeared as a Mohini and enchanted this Asuras and took the nectar and gave it to Devtas. Like he cheated. So that way, Lord appeared as a Kurma avatar. And then next incarnation is Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagatish Hare. There are no so many incarnations. We haven't gone through half of this chapter. Okay, so there are more incarnations coming through. There is Narsimha avatar, then there is a Gajendra Moksha Katha, there is Vaman avatar, Hamsa avatar, then Manvantar avatar. We will talk about this next week when we meet again. Then Lord appeared as Manvantar avatar, and then Dhanvantari avatar. And there are so many avatars of Lord. We're going to learn more. It is not even half the incarnations, right? So we're going to learn more about Krishna Katha. So before we finish, we have some quiz as I promised. We're going to ask you some questions. So let's see. Are you all ready for the questions? Okay. Our friends, online friends, you can type A, B, C, D in your chat box. When you see a question, you know the answer. Which incarnation of Lord exhibited his personal way of austerity and penance? Lord Ramaji. Lord Rama incarnation, Lord Ramji's appearance day is coming soon on Wednesday, on 21st of April. So there's a Ram Navami. So we are going to celebrate here in the temple in the evening 5:30. It's an online celebration. So you're invited to join. You can use the same link as you use for registration of this Sunday satsang. No different link. I will send you all the details by message. So which incarnation of Lord exhibited his personal way of austerity and penance? One is Lord Ram, B is Lord Buddha, C is Lord Kapila, and D is Nara Narayana Rishi. What is the correct answer? A, B, C, D. Nara Narayana Rishi? Correct. Parulji, thank you. Thank you, Lalit Prabhu. Absolutely correct answer is the Nara Narayana Rishi, which appeared to promote penances, austerity. Who is the first demon in the universe? Really? Rahu, Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, Ketu. Who is the first demon? Let's see. Why Hiranyaksha? Because I told you. D is correct answer. Hiranyaksha is correct answer because it is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. It is not because I told you, because it is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. Who is the first demigod? Lord Shivji, Lord Brahmaji, Lord Vishnu, or Lord Indra? B is the correct answer. Lord Brahma. Thank you, Parvati. Thank you. Thank you. Then, who killed the demon Hiranyaksha? Narasimha, Vamana, Varaha, or Krishna? Absolutely correct. Varaha. Varaha is the correct answer. Varaha Devata is the one who killed Hiranyaksha. Hiranyakashipu was killed by Narasimha Dev. So there are Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, both are Hiranya. Both are Hiranya, gold and gold company, right? Both are Hiranya, twin brothers. Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. They were always after gold. They wanted to sleep on gold. So, so those who have a gold tendency, gold rushing tendency, they are called as incarnation of Hiranyaksha. Right? To accumulate too much gold is all Hiranyaksha. Okay. It is said that Kali will reside where there is a lot of gold. Right? So, anyway, by which instrument was Hiranyaksha killed? Okay, let's see. Without options. How Hiranyaksha was killed. What weapon did Lord use to kill Hiranyaksha? I'm not giving any options now. Really? Mace? Okay. Mace? Mace? Copy paste? आप बताइए आप बताइए Okay, Ola is this. Okay, nail, tusk, disc or club? बताइए बताइए. A, B, C, D. So Lalit Prabhu is saying nail, but nail was he used by Narasimha Dev. What do you say? Tusk? आप क्या बता रहे? गदा? So the correct answer is B for Bob. Tusk. Tusk is the correct answer. Huh? So Hiranyaksha was killed by tusk and Hiranyakashipu was killed by nail by using by Lord Hiranyaksha. No, Hiranyakashipu was killed by nails. Okay, let's go to the next one. Who is the son of Kardamuni? Let's see. Without options. Absolutely correct answer is Lord Vara, Lord Kapila, Lord Parshuram, Lord Ramachandraji. So answer B is the correct answer. The son of Kardamuni is Lord Kapila Dev. Okay, this is going to be a difficult one. This will test how attentively you have listened. Okay. In which canto of Srimad Bhagavatam Lord Kapila gave instruction to his mother Devhuti? We talked about it. We talked about it. And I said that we're going to learn this very soon in which canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Let's see. On anybody remembers this? Parulji's fourth. You are saying fourth, sixth. I didn't talk anything about sixth canto. I never recited sixth canto in my talk. Fourth. I never said fourth canto any time in my discussion. Eighth. I did say eighth, but it is not in the eighth canto. So Parulji is saying fourth, Lalit Prabhu is saying fourth, Ajit Prabhu is saying fifth. Fifth canto, Ajit Prabhu, I did talk about fifth canto, but that was about Rishabh Dev. So I'm going to give you options now, and let's see. First canto, second canto, third canto, or fourth canto now? Why third? You didn't listen carefully. That means. So let's see who is giving Parulji saying second canto. So the answer is the third canto. Third canto, 25th to 28th chapter, where there is a teaching of Kapila Dev to Devuti. We are going to talk as the. So now this is easy. Who was the father of the Tatraya Rishi? Atri, Kashyapa Muni, Kardama Muni, or Jamadagni? Atri? You don't know? You were not there at the when Lord Dattatreya appeared on the planet. You were not here. Parulji is saying Atri. Lalit Prabhu is saying Atri. Correct. Atri is the correct answer. So who is the son of Kashyapa Muni? Which incarnation of Lord? Which incarnation? Vaman Devta. Kardamuni? Kapil. Jamadagni? Parshuram. Hare Krishna. Okay. In which canto of Srimad Bhagavatam is the description of Prince Dhruva? We talked about this. I'm going to give you the third canto, fourth canto, fifth canto, or sixth canto. It is the fourth canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Who initiated Prince Dhruva to chant the holy name? Lord Brahma, Vashishta, Narada, Brihaspati. Narad Muni is the correct answer. Absolutely correct. Next one. Lord incarnated himself as fill in the blank to show the process of Jada Yoga. Vara, Buddha, Kapil, and Rishabha. Let's see who is going to give our answer. Online friends, anybody wants to give the answer? The D is the correct answer. Rishabh Dev. Thank you, Parulji. Thank you, Ajit Prabhu, Lalit Prabhu. Rishabh Dev is the one who taught us the Jada Yoga. In which color, complexion, hue Lord Hayagriva appeared in this world? White, golden, reddish, black. Let's see who's going to answer. Parulji is saying B. Ajit Prabhu is saying B. Lalit Prabhu is saying A. And you are saying B. So B is the correct answer, golden. Some places they describe white, but Srimad Bhagavatam describes golden. In one day of Brahmaji, how many Manus take birth? Yeah, we haven't done this, so there's no point in asking this question. This part of Manvantar, we are going to do it next week when we meet. So, as I was saying that we have a Ram Navami celebration on April 21st here at Vedic Cultural Center, Thunder Bay. You can join us online using the same link which you have joined this Sunday Satsang program. I will send more information by email, and it is on Wednesday, 21st of April, 5:30 p.m. We'll have Abhishek ceremony, Kirtan, Aarti, and Ram Katha. So now we'll do the Aarti ceremony. Please stay back for the Aarti. Hare Krishna. Namah Vishnu Padaya.
विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने
Namah Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami
नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादिसतारिणे
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Ashtavishatarine
Shiva Jayo Jayo Gaurachandi Arati ko shobha
Shiva Jayo Jaya Gaurachari Arati Kashobha
Nikate Advaita Shri Vasachatra Koshi Ache Gauracha Ratna Simhasani Arati Korena Brahma Adideva Gane Narahari Adikori Shamaradulaya Jaya Mukunda Bhati Goshari Baje Ghanta Baje Baje Madhura Mridanga Bhaji Shankha Bhaji Kanta Bhaji Madhura 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 Bhaji Shankha Bhaji Ganta Bhaji Madhur Madhura Madhura Bhaji Shankha Bhaji Ganta Bhaji Madhur Madhura Madhura Bhaji Shankha Bhaji Ganta Bhaji Madhur Madhura Rama Rama Hari Hari Namaste Narasimhaya Namaste Narasimhaya
Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Bol. Namam Vishnupada Paramhamsa Parivijakacharya Ashtotra Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Namam Vishnupada Paramhamsa Parivijakacharya Ashtotra Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem se kaho Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Shyama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Ki Jai. Shri Ayodhya Dham Ki Jai. श्री मथुरा धाम की जय, श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय, श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय, समस्त भक्तवृंद की जय। All the glories for somebody who is Hare Krishna. All the glories for somebody who is Hare Krishna. All the glories for somebody who is Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Guru Gauranga Nitai Gaura Premanande.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you all the devotees. Thank you all for joining us today for Sunday program. Thank you Ajit Prabhu, thank you Badal Prabhu, thank you Lalit Prabhu, thank you Parul Ji, thank you William, and thank you all the devotees who joined and left us earlier. We'll hope to see you on Ram Navami day. I will send you details by email. Thank you so much, Lalit Prabhu. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Dandavad. All glory to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you.